Hi guys, in today's video, excuse the state of Gunther's cage, is actually a full clean today. So in today's video, I'm actually going to take him Florence to get spayed. So I'm going to be filming a spay vlog, and then Mr. Gunther, who's in the cage somewhere, he is going in for his post-op. Everyone just had nuggets this morning. I'm still half asleep. But yeah, so Florence is my female guinea pig, and she has been showing some signs of ovarian cysts. And she is being really mardy with the other females. She isn't showing this hair loss, which is great yet, but her nipples are extended and she has been really aggressive towards the other females. So we are going to get her spayed today, which is great. I wouldn't recommend spaying for every female. I think it varies on the situation. If they have cysts, I recommend spaying over every other option, because it removes the risk of it coming back. So today we're taking Florence to get spayed. So I just need to set up her carrier and grab her and then take her to the vet. So I just thought I'd show you guys Gunther too. So he is doing really good. Excuse the absolute state of my pants. But yeah, Mr. Gunther's doing really well. Here is his castration scar. It's really small, but it's healing really well. It does look a little bit wet. That's just because he's just had some lucillin spray on it. So lucillin spray is an antiseptic spray. I'll just grab it now. So here is the lucillin spray. So yeah, this is something I heard from off of, I think it was Hey Pigs, when they did their like guinea pig surgery video. And I have now used it basically with all of my guinea pigs after a castration, and touch wood, so far I haven't had any post-op infections. I haven't had any issues thus far yet. So yeah, I think the only one time I've actually had an issue is when I didn't use the lucillin spray. So yeah, this guy's hair though, he is an alpaca pig and his hair is really pretty. And his girls, who they're currently living in a slightly smaller cage just because they weren't planned. So the cage is a little bit smaller than what I'd like for 6, but the plan for them is that they will have a much larger cage coming today actually, so I need to set that up for them. But yeah, this guy absolutely hates me. But yeah, he's got his post-op today too, so I've got to get him already in his carrier. He has a much smaller carrier, but yeah, so he's going in also for his little post-op. I think what people don't realise is people think once they've been castrated that it changes behaviour. It really doesn't. Like, for example, Fergus, one of my boys who I had a couple of years ago, he could not live with male guinea pigs, after his castration, because originally vets used to say that after castration it changes their personality and it changes their hormone aggression, when in reality some male guinea pigs just cannot live with other male guinea pigs. It's very rare that you see males who can't live with females, because, for example, Fergus, who didn't like other male guinea pigs, lived with females for years and was absolutely fine. He was really content and happy, whereas he couldn't live with other boys. So yeah, that's the plan for this little boy, because this little boy's also been arsed with other boys. But he has lived with girlies before. He has been bred from, not by me, but his old owners used to breed him. So he has lived with girls before for a breeding situation. But yeah, so that is just Mr. Gunther. Hi guys, so I popped the girls in the vets. I've just got back from dropping the girls for the vets, so I decided to start popping the other guinea pigs out. So I've just got my 6 rescue girls who are out. So these girls came to me from a breeder who basically was massively overbreeding them, and Pandora, one of the females, she has a head tilt because she got stuck and the breeder, instead of taking her home to a vet, yanked her out. So she has some neurological problems, but these guys are just out in their 6 foot by 4 foot run, 6 foot by 2 foot run, and they just have a few hides. They don't really tend to have many because I don't really want to clog the run up, but they don't really tend to argue over their hides. I do have some pigs who do, so I don't tend to give them loads of hides. But yeah, so I got a call from the vet to go say a little bit ago actually that Florence came through her anaesthetic really nicely. They did an ultrasound on her, and it was discovered that she had basically a golf ball size mass on her ovaries, and thankfully we caught that before it had ruptured. So this is why I always say to people, observe your pigs, because I would never have known that without just seeing her behaviour and seeing how moody she's been lately. And yeah, because she's just been a little bit aggressive, and not aggressive, mostly dominant actually. And basically the cysts cause a spike in hormones, so it's always very important to watch your pigs. But she came through the anaesthetic really, really nicely. She's eating. I'm going to potentially ask for some critical care just as a caution, because obviously a spay is a lot more hardy on them than a castrate. But she did also have her uterus removed because she had a slight mass on her uterus too. So yeah, so that is all being checked out. I've got to go pick up at 4:30. I'm going to take Gunther with me, his post-op. But yeah, the girls, I've just set up a Fair Plus 140 for them, which is over the bare minimum for 2, so they should be okay in that for 2 weeks, just while they recover, and then they'll go back in with their head. But that is just that for now. So I'm just going to go collect the girls. I've just popped Gunther in his carrier, and I'm just going to pick him out actually some grass just from the edge of the garden, just so he can munch on some grass whilst he is at the vet. So this carrier is actually one of my favourite carriers. It's great if you have a pig who is solo, for example, who's going for a castrate, to go with girls, or some of my pigs actually don't like going in carriers with other guinea pigs. They will just kick off. So I use that for this for them too. Also for the hamster as well, I use this for him when he has got an appointment or anything, for when he's getting cleaned. It's pretty decent size. Those girls have not come out of the hide at all. But yes, so little Mr. Manager's going to go for his post-op. So far everything looks really, really good with him. So yeah, hopefully everything is all fine and dandy. He does have some cucumber in here too for some hydration. Yeah, just got to drive now to the back to my phone focuses. Hi guys, I've just popped the girls in the cage, and Florence is currently eating some grass, which is a really, really good sign, because after surgery you always want to make sure your guinea pigs are eating, because obviously they've got to still make sure their guts are moving and producing nice healthy movements. And with guinea pigs, the way to do that is they have to constantly eat hay and grass, and obviously they have to have their intake of veg and pellets too. So far she's eating grass. So obviously with grass you have to make sure they are used to it, because I think people think that because hay is dry grass that they can have unlimited grass. They can if they're used to it, but you obviously have to get them used to it. Florence is used to a lot of grass, so she can eat a lot of grass, but so far this is all really, really nice signs after surgery. But all in all, so both girls have been ultrasounded, Florence has been spayed, plus meds. It came to £200, which I can't really complain about, because my old vet I worked out today, my old vet would have been £504. So basically I could have had 2 girls spayed for the price of just going, yeah, so it's ridiculous. But yeah, so far she's doing really, really well. She's just a bit angry right now. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep an eye on her every so often. I do just need to run and go grab them some hay, because I've literally just popped them in. I'm just going to run and put some hay in now, but they're currently in the Fair Plus 140. Also, I've got their bottle on the side that I need to put in. It's very, very basic. They're just literally going to get a pile of hay in the centre of the cage. You want to keep it as basic as possible, because it has to just be for them for now, because obviously you don't want her jumping in and out and ripping her stitches. So yeah, for now she's got a pretty basic setup. Hi guys, it is now a couple of hours later. It is now currently 7:30. So I've just brought the girls their dinner. So for tonight they've got a lot of leafy greens. So I actually made a video on my opinion on guinea pig diets. So a lot of people massively underfeed veg. And they overfeed pellets. So for example, this is one meal for my pigs, but I do weigh it out. So guinea pigs should be getting 10% of their body weight in vegetables. So this is 100 grams, and this does 2 adult female guinea pigs, but this is all very leafy greens. So it looks a lot more than what it actually is because it's leafy. Whereas if this had non-leafy greens in, it would look a little bit different. But today they've just got some kale, some cabbage, some pak choy and some lettuce. Now again, people are probably going to comment over the kale and the cabbage. So my guinea pigs are used to having this. If your guinea pigs are not used to having cabbage, I wouldn't recommend just going straight for it because it can cause a little bit of an upset stomach. But as you guys can tell, Florence is eating, which is the main thing. She has some nice poops in there, which is showing her guts are still moving. She isn't very happy with me because obviously she's had a surgery, but yeah, Tozie's loving life though. Tozie is just munching away. She's a happy lady, just having her dinner. So I did pop in a hate pile and a bottle for the girls. But yeah, it's just them. And then I do need to give her some medication tonight. And so she's having some pain relief, some gut stimulants, just in case. And I'm not sure what else. There's another medication I need to go double check. But yeah, as you guys can see, she's uncomfortable when she walks. It's a very big scar that she has, but she'll be like that for a couple of days. She should be able to move around by Sunday. So today's Friday. Saturday evening, Sunday morning, she should be a lot more comfortable. It's just she's gonna be really uncomfortable. She's still a little bit out of it. And like, for example, castrations, when you have a male guinea pig castrated, it's a lot more simple because there's just a one tiny little incision which is like 1 centimetre long, and then they pull up. Whereas with the females, they have to dig down to find everything, and it's a little bit more complicated. But I remember actually I was chatting to the vet, and he was like, the chances of death and anaesthetic with guinea pig with vets, you know what they're doing, is like 1 in 75. And I think for me, I would rather take that chance than have her live with this, because it's just not fair on her. It's not comfortable. But as you guys can see, she is fully eating. She's not bothered over not having the other herd members with her, because obviously she's with Tozie, and Tozie's not bothering her stitches. So that's that. She does also have some lucillin spray. So lucillin spray, it's an antiseptic spray, and I use that with all of my guinea pigs who've had surgeries, because for me, I just find it basically disinfects everything. So that's that. But yes, I'm just going to come back when she is due her medication. But as you guys can see, she's doing really, really, really well. Hi guys, it's now 11 o'clock, so I'm just getting ready to go do her nighttime meds. So I've just got some Loxicon. She's on 0.7 of this twice daily. She's probably going to refuse this. I know she likes it. Oh, that's nice. What are you doing, love? That is easy. So yeah, so she's on that twice daily, and that's just her pain relief. And then I've got some of these tablets, which they said I can crush, but yeah. And that is Cisapride. And then you have this other liquid medication, which is buprenorphine. And she's on 0.5 mils of this a day, which can make them a little bit sleepy. So I'm going to obviously watch that. And then I've also got some lucillin spray, which she will have because it's more just to prevent an infection. But yeah, she's doing really, really, really well after the spay. And I couldn't rate this vet actually highly enough. So yeah, I'll update you guys on how she is tomorrow. Hey guys, I've just got Florence here. She is rather angry. So she's still very much out of her anaesthetic, but yeah, his stitch is pretty huge. I'll show you here. So that is her spay stitch. She will be a little bit out of it for a couple of days. They were really, really nice actually. They did give me some like antiseptic stuff and pain meds for her, which is every few hours. But yeah, so the spay, so the actual uterine tumour was actually pushing against her bladder, I think they said. And it was really, really big, so part of the reason why she's been a bit mardy. So yeah, but she will be okay after about a week or two. It's all now just about her recovering. Tosie's just getting on with life like nothing's happened. But yeah, so this is just her. So I'm going to pop them in the cage now and give them a little bit of time to settle in. So yeah. So I've just managed to get her down here. I'm pretty surprised, to be completely honest, how much they actually offer on with their spays. So for £130, I'm basically getting a spay, post-op, and a load of meds, which really, really surprises me, which a lot of vets don't actually offer all of that in one go. So it's really, really nice. She does look a little bit miffed off there. Here, I've just checked her scars. Her spay scar looks... Sorry, her incision looks really, really good. There's no odour on it, which is something... Oh, God. She has had a poo this morning. It's really nice. This crusting will go down. It's just literally because she's had an anaesthetic. Some guinea pigs do crust up a little bit. But now it's actually looking like Mia, one of my other females, she is looking like she's got cysts. So we've obviously got to keep an eye out on her and make sure she's okay. I'm actually going to get some oat hay for Florence, just to kind of pop her weight up a little bit. Because she's not skinny, but it just helps. And she's just a little bit thin. But obviously, you know, she just had a surgery. So here she is. She's actually not horrific. Like, she likes her medicine, which is something. Which is something for me, which I'm really appreciative of, actually. But yeah, she's looking okay, actually. I've seen a lot worse after a surgery. She's just uncomfortable, which she's just had a major surgery. Because when they actually do a spay, they have to go really, really deep compared to a castrate. Now, they did give me these tablets, which they ran out of it in liquid form, but she actually really likes them, so that makes my life a hell of a lot easier. So I just pop them in. I just liked them last night. Yeah, so she enjoyed them last night. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to pop the phone down because I can't do this one-handed. Hi guys, so it's actually now the next morning. I'm just coming in to check on Florence. She does seem a little bit miffed off, which, to be fair, she's just had a major surgery, so it doesn't surprise me. They've eaten some hay last night. There's some healthy poos in there, so thankfully her guts are moving okay. Tosie is just in there. But yeah, she does look a little bit worse for wear. But I'm just going to go do her meds now and see how she is. Hi guys, so it's been 48 hours since the surgery. Florence is still a little bit pissed off at me, to be completely honest. But so far, so good. Her wound is healing really, really nicely. She is allowing me to check it. She is having her antiseptic spray on it. And she's taking her meds really, really well. She doesn't like the Metacam or Loxicam, sorry, she's on. Which she did like it in the very beginning. But now she doesn't want anything to do with it. But as you guys can go see, we are 48 hours off the spay and she is eating. So she does have her general, so she has a tablespoon of nuggets every day, her veg, but I'm also putting in, so because she can't go physically out on the grass and because I want her to eat as much as possible, we are giving her a little bit extra. So for example, these two girls between them, because they're both around about a kilogram, will get 200 grams a day split into 2 meals. So they get 100 grams in the morning, 100 grams in the evening. We are giving Florence a little bit more than that. So like we're giving her around about 120, 130. But we are putting grass as that little bit extra because typically with the pigs, if they're on the grass, we do replace a veggie meal. So for example, they'll be out on the grass all day, they'll miss their morning feed or they'll miss their evening feed. But Florence is getting a bit of grass on top just because she'll eat it. But yeah, so far she is pooing really, really well. She's eating really, really well. She's just a little bit feisty when it comes to her pain relief. But Tosie, who's just over here, who's got one eye, she is being a bit mardy. So she is just not very happy with me with life. But yeah, but the bud actually doing really well. She does have a post-op on Wednesday, so in the next 3 days she has a post-op. So I will film another video then. But thank you guys for watching this vlog. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.